Cliffhangers, 3 continuing action-packed stories in one show. First, The Secret Empire. Marshal Jim Donner rides out of the past right into the future and discovers a secret city beneath the earth, filled with wonders and packed with thrills, far beyond the dreams of mortal men. A city ruled by an evil emperor whose one goal is to control all mankind. Next, a beautiful newspaper reporter travels the globe to uncover a plot which will end the world. But when this ring of master spies finds she's hot on their trail, all they want to do is stop Susan Williams. Then it's Dracula 79. The Prince of Darkness has returned to cast his spell upon the unwary. But the evil Count will never rest in peace, for Kurt and Mary have sworn to end his immortal reign. Can goodness triumph, or will Dracula rule the day? Watch Tuesday on NBC. They don't call them cliffhangers for nothing.
One finally posted some VCR recordings of this show on YouTube. So today, we are going to discuss the notorious early 1979 NBC mid-season mega failures, cliffhangers, as well as Supertrain. It's almost impossible to talk about cliffhangers without some context, which definitely includes a discussion of Supertrain. It was summer of 1978, and NBC had just one top 10 show on its roster, Little House on the Prairie. And worse, only 4 shows altogether performing in the top 30, which included the NBC Monday Night Movie, Project UFO, and Sunday's The Big Event. Deciding it needed new blood, NBC hires Fred Silverman to head the network. Fred Silverman had been responsible for CBS's Rural Purge of 1971, as well as reintroducing game shows to daytime TV, greenlighting at least a dozen huge hits for ABC, as well as ending the network practice of wiping for daytime as well as late-night shows at both CBS and ABC during the 70s. Wiping is the practice of erasing TV programs and reusing the videotape, which is why we don't have almost any recordings of The Tonight Show before 1972. But before Silverman found success at ABC, launching shows like Hill Street Blues, Shogun, Different Strokes, The Facts of Life, and Gimme.
It's time for Cliffhangers, 3 of your favorite cereal. 3 brand new chapters. Cliffhangers, bringing you the excitement of the case, the lure of the exotic, the shock of the unexpected, the breathlessness of suspense, the amazing escapes. Cliffhangers, 3 new chapters filled with menace, surprises, romance, death-defying action, astonishing adventures into the unknown. And just when all looks hopeless against impossible odds, the thrill of the rescue. Cliffhangers bring you tonight Chapter 3 of Stop Susan Williams, Chapter 4 of The Secret Empire, and Chapter 9 of The Curse of the Rescuer. All 3 tonight on Cliffhangers. Believing that her brother was murdered while trying to uncover a shocking news story, photographer Susan Williams searched his New York apartment and discovered an address book containing certain names which may be clues to her brother's death. But someone else was also seeking the address book, forcing Susan to a precarious hiding place. investigation come to a fatal end in the wilds of Africa? Why does Anthony Corp's plan for May 15th require an accomplice in the White House? How deeply is the mercenary Jack Shungart involved in the event that will shock the world? And what is the need for cold-blooded killers? Some of the answers lie in Chapter 4, Thundering Doom, the next harrowing chapter of Stop Susan Williams. Now stay tuned for this week's chapter of The Secret Empire. Follow it immediately. Don't touch that dial. It's time for Chapter 4 of The Secret Empire, portions of which are in beautiful black and white. In Wyoming of 1880, several gold shipments destined for the Denver Mint had been stolen by a mysterious group of phantom riders. U.S. Marshal Jim Donner was investigating the thefts when he was led into an ambush. He escaped and took with him a strange key belonging to the riders. Jim was pursued to the very brink of disaster. After Dr. Millie Thompson patched him up, the young orphan boy, Billy, brought word to the marshal that he, too, had seen the riders. Once inside a cave, however, the mystery continued to deepen. Jim found himself descending into the unknown, while Billy became trapped in the cave. Jim had discovered the secret empire, miles below the surface of the earth, a world of the future, ruled by a dictator who governs his people with an iron fist, suppressing all who resist. Marshal Donner learns that the Emperor plans to extend his reign to the surface. But before Jim can take any action, he is pursued by the Emperor's shadow guard. What manner of demon threatens to tear the marshal limb from limb? Is Billy's story of a secret mountainside cavern ever to be believed? Will Maya be able to save her people from Thorvald's evil legions? Don't miss the next spellbinding chapter of The Secret Empire. Now stay tuned for this week's chapter of The Curse of Dracula, following immediately.
I have had to survive numerous adversaries over the years, but none have proven more tenacious than Kurt von Helsing and Mary Gibbons.
Has Dracula at last rid himself of Kurt von Helsing? Without Kurt to protect her, will Mary fall under the Count's evil spell? Can anyone stop the spread of vampire terror? Be sure not to miss Chapter 8, Demons of the Dark.
Central Mountain on NBC. Stay tuned now for the award-winning presentation of Jesus of Nazareth next.
In last week's episode of Soap, Jody surprised Carol by agreeing to spend the weekend with her. Corinne surprised Ingrid by walking out on her. Bert really surprised Mary by telling her he killed her first husband. And speaking of surprises, Mrs. Fine, the surprise witness, surprised everyone by testifying that she heard Jessica threaten to kill Peter Campbell. Surprised? You won't be after this week's episode of Soap. This is the story of two sisters, Jessica Tate and Mary Campbell. These are the Tates, and these are the Campbells. And this is Soap.
You shut up! Go!
Damn it!
What are you doing?
I'm gonna sleep in the bathtub.
All right, all right. I won't do it anymore, I promise.
I don't know what's with you, Cal. I mean, we agree we're coming up here as friends, huh? Then you tell me that you've rented a 2-bedroom cottage. We get here 1 room, 1 bed. And knowing I'm gay, you're absolutely amazed when I don't turn out to be Burt Reynolds.
I thought you'd be different here. Away from everything in the country, all this clean air.
Clean hair? Carol, I'm a homosexual, not an asthmatic. Carol, are you crying?
You hate me.
I don't hate you.
Yes, you do.
Carol, I don't hate you. Please stop crying.
I can't help it. I really want you and you hate me.
Carol, I don't hate you. Stop crying.
And now you're going to hate me even more because I can't stop crying.
Carol, I don't hate you. I could never hate you.
I meant well. I really meant well.
Oh, okay, come here. Come on, Carol, come here now. Come on, stop crying. Carol, come here. Just stop crying, okay? Come on. Now stop, all right? Okay, it's all right. It's all right.
But Ma, Dad was a gangster. Bert said he had a gun in his ribs and he was going to shoot him. Ma, he had no choice. He pushed him off that ledge in self-defense. For God's sake, Ma, it was my father that got killed, and I forgive him.
Danny, I just don't know. I mean, I loved your father, and now to find out that Bert killed him? It's not like he forgot our anniversary and I'm a little miffed.
Well, he's going to be home soon. What are you going to do?
I don't know. I mean, I've done a lot of thinking about it, but every time I sit down to think about it, I can't believe what it is I am actually sitting down to think about. My second husband killed my first husband.
What is it with you? You got a thing for killers?
Hey, were you eavesdropping?
No.
It was him.
Yeah, it was me. Listen, play your cards right and I'll get you a date with Dirty Harry.
Yeah, I think it's him. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Hey,
Hey,
Dad.
hey, how you doing, Chuck? Bob?
Hi, you killer.
Yeah, Bob, come on. Welcome home.
So, how's things? Hey, man.
Hi. You're home.
Yeah? Mayor, should I put this down?
Oh, yes. Of course. Yes.
Mayor, you probably haven't yet. I mean, I don't know, but did you make any kind of decision about things?
Decision? Oh, well, decision. You mean about you?
Whether you want to stay married to a killer? I don't know.
No. No, I haven't.
Yeah, well, no, yes, well, no, I didn't really expect that you would have yet. I mean, this is not a decision you can make lightly.
But what it is I'm confused. I've loved you more than anything, you know that. But when you told me that you killed Johnny.
No, it's not kill, not really kill. I didn't really kill him. It's true, he ended up dead. So it looks like.
I tried thinking about it, but I can't. It's too huge. I've tried figuring out how I feel, but I can't. I don't know. I mean, I have no frame of reference for this. I've read Dear Abby all my life, but never ever once have I come across anything similar.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised.
And it's not like I can call a friend either, you know, and say, what did you do when your husband...
No, yes, no, I know what you mean.
I know you. I know you're not really a killer.
I'm not, Mary, I'm not a killer. I'll push her off the ledge, maybe, but a killer.
I know that. But still, it's happened. And for now, it seems to have made some sort of difference. I love you. I've always loved you. And I don't know if it will always make a difference. But for now, it has.
Oh, yeah, well, I see.
Bert.
Hey, Matt, wait a minute. No, see, it's okay. I understand. And I'm fine. Really, I'm terrific. I'm okay. I mean, I don't want any pity. I'm a grown-up. I can take care of myself. I can function. And I'm fine. I'm really going to be fine. And someday, if you want me back, you'll take me back because you love me, not because you pity me. So don't worry about it. I'll see you, kid.
Maybe we could try.
What?
Us. We could try and see what happens.
You mean together? Here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I guess this means I should tell the cab to go.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to tell the cab.
How come I'm humming and you're slamming things around?
You don't know? Because of last night. Because of what I did last night.
Well, I did it too, but I'm not angry.
But I'm gay.
That's debatable.
For 25 years, I'm gay. Suddenly a girl comes on a little bit, I'm in bed with her.
You're a floozy.
It's not like I had much of a chance. I mean, you get us one room with a queen-size bed, and I sincerely hope no pun was intended.
Although and
then you cry.
Don't know much of anything.
Listen, Jody.
You're pretty
I didn't
dumb.
exactly have to get you drunk and tie you up. I'm sorry, it was so awful.
Carol, it wasn't awful.
You think
wasn't even
somehow
unpleasant.
The world has conformed to
Matter of fact,
your
if I'd known
level
it was
of
like that in high school, I
stupidity?
might have gone to the prom.
That must be hard for you.
What does this make me? Imagine how confused my hormones are.
How can I get the world
What the heck is he
slow
doing now?
down
That's a girl, for God's sakes.
so it will keep up with my stupidity?
Carol, I'm sorry. What's got me upset about this whole thing is what's going to happen to us.
What do you
Just
mean, what's going to happen
recite
to
the
us?
occasional song.
How are you going to feel if I don't sleep with you again?
You're not going to sleep with me again?
No.
Why?
Carol, all my life I've lived a certain way, and I don't want to change. But I love you, and I want you to be my friend. And what I'm afraid of is that if I don't sleep with you again, you won't be my friend anymore.
Jody. I love you. I'll always be your friend. You think I just want you for your body? Oh my God, do you know how many guys have said that to me?
You're terrific.
So are you.
Oh, Benson, I need strong coffee. I was so worried about the trial, I didn't sleep a wink last night.
Me neither.
You were up worrying too?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I'd known.
Yeah?
Sure. Would have had someone to talk to.
I wish I'd have known too. Because that would have put me to sleep.
Yeah, I hate not sleeping. It panics me. I keep looking at the clock, thinking that even if I fall asleep right now, it still won't be enough.
I tried that exercise where you relax your whole body, starting with your toes. Worked out great. My feet fell asleep and my head stayed up.
Oh, God, I'm exhausted. I was up all night, worried sick about Mother.
You too?
Were you up?
And Benson?
Well, why didn't you call? I nearly went crazy. I tossed and turned so much I ripped the sheets.
Wonderful. Dead tired. I got to change sheets.
What a night. What a night. Not 1 week of sleep.
Were you up worrying too, Grandpa?
Of course I worried. Did you hear how close that mortar fire was?
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, darling.
Darling, you look tired. Didn't you sleep well?
I didn't sleep.
Thank you, Frank.
You didn't?
You did?
Like a hog.
Jessica, you mean like a log?
Oh, Chester, logs don't sleep. Good morning, Benson.
Good morning, Miss Tate.
Jessica, how could you sleep? Weren't you worried?
About what?
The jury goes out today.
Out where?
To decide on a verdict, Jessica.
Oh, that. Oh, don't be silly, Chester. There's nothing to worry about.
Hey, when did Corinne get back?
What?
Corinne, she's back.
Where?
Upstairs. I went into her room and there she was asleep.
No, thank you for respecting my rights.
I never thought I'd ever see your head on that pillow again.
Ma?
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm really, really sorry.
Oh, there's nothing to be sorry about.
Oh, yes, there is. All my life you've been wonderful to me, and what do? I spit in your face.
I don't remember that.
No, Mom, I mean I did a terrible thing to you.
No, you didn't. You didn't do anything anybody else wouldn't have done.
I had to find out. When I heard that that she was my real mother, I had to go to her. I had to be with her because she was my mother, and I thought that was important. But I found out something.
What?
I found out that your mother isn't the woman who gave you her genes, but the woman who gave you her love. I had to go live with her just to find out that I belong right here with you.
Welcome home, Corinne.
I love you, Ma.
Oh.
Benson. Stop that infernal game. It's driving me crazy.
Corinne will be right down. She's just getting dressed.
Oh, good. It's a good omen. Corinne's coming home is a good omen.
God knows we can use a few of those around here.
No.
Where is she?
Listen, Sven, we got enough trouble here.
Where is Corinne? I've come to take her home.
Sorry, but she is already home.
Ha!
Let's go.
Get your hands off me, you yerk. I'm not leaving till Corinne is with me.
I think that we will leave that decision up to Corinne.
Is that Ingrid Bergman?
Corinne, it was a silly fight. I've come to take you home.
I'm not going.
Oh, come on, Corinne. Let bygones be bygones.
I want to stay here. I know you're my real mother, and I'm sorry if I've hurt you, but this is my home.
I think you should leave now.
Well, you haven't seen the last of me. Just wait, all of you. You think I'm finished?
No, Swedish.
I'm not done with you. I have plans you can't even begin to imagine, and horrors in store you would never dream of. Just wait, you jerks.
This family doesn't have trouble enough. We have a curse put on us by a Swedish witch. What else could go wrong? She's back.
I'm not getting it.
Chester Tate?
You know I'm Chester Tate, you idiot. What is it?
I have here a federal warrant for your arrest. It's brought by the Securities Exchange Commission on stock fraud and manipulation. I know it comes at a bad time, but I've managed to pull a few strings so that you could make bail and be at your wife's murder trial before the jury goes out. Oh. Bet you kids are going to be lonely around here, though, come the holidays. Well, have a nice day.
And so, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, on examination of the evidence that the prosecution has presented, one could consider it substantial. But after knowing the defendant, the evidence appears flimsy.
This is for you.
I don't want it.
Well, if you don't open it, I will.
Be my guest.
Please don't allow them to bury me anywhere near Falcon Crest. I want my ashes to be scattered across the hills of Tuscany in Italy. We're going to Italy. All of us.
Richard has just offered us the use of his jet.
It's a Windstream 4. It's plenty big enough to accommodate the family.
When you get back from Italy, I won't be at Falcon Crest anymore.
We're having some problems down here with the champagne. Last hour or so, some of the bottles started bursting.
Well done.
I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to Cole. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that champagne.
There's a problem back at Falcon Crest. We can catch a plane in the morning.
I think it would be better if Joseph and I stayed here.
We can take him with us. Come on.
Cole, our luggage is already loaded.
Fine. Do what you want. I'm sorry.
And so a secret kiss brings madness. I would think of it.
It's on fire. It's not shutting down.
I thought you said this plane was in perfect order.
There's nothing wrong with it yesterday.
We've been sabotaged. Oh, hell, Denver, we're going down.
Come on, Melissa. It's time to go.
And don't worry about Cole. I'll take extra special care of him.
You're not going to kill my wife. She's already dead. No, she's not.
I'd like to talk to my husband. I'm going to have my things out of the house by the time you get back. Look, I have just seen enough to last me my lifetime. I don't want to have anything more to do with you or your house or your vineyards or your conniving little girlfriend. And don't you come near me.
That's fine with me. Now get out! Get the hell out!
Anna. Hello, Angela. We've just come to settle an old debt.
Years ago, you coveted my husband's vineyards.
You killed my husband. You took our lands.
I hold the notes on 2/3 of Falcon Crest. I'm going to make you suffer the way we suffered. You're going to wish you were dead.
This is your set.
Is this your idea of a joke?
Here's the baby's birth certificate.
Wainwright didn't shoot Chase.
What are you talking about? I was there. I saw him do it.
We ran a ballistics test on the bullet they took from Chase. It came from a rifle. The shooter took advantage of all the confusion to gun down Chase and make a clean getaway.
Where are you going?
I'm sure as hell not staying here. We're through. You and me and that idiotic winery you talked me into financing.
Eric, please don't leave me.
Even the ground around here is unstable. What a fitting way to end our relationship.
We have a code blue in the ICU. Wheel him down to surgery staff and have 10 units of O negative standing by.
You won't give up what we worked and fought for.
No, we'll be together. We'll fight together as
Okay.
always.
Richard, I think that Michael is a wonderful little boy, but you had no right to hire that sexy nanny without consulting me first.
What's going on?
We're having a quake. It's an earthquake.
Is he alive?
My lucky day. Would have thought an earthquake could be my salvation.
I just can't lose Lance, Frank. And I won't.
You won't.
Down here! Yes!
you come here to gloat?
Me? Gloat? That Chase and Melissa are about to do to you what I couldn't do? No, sirree. I want you for myself. Get out of here! You're to be killed immediately. Now sit up here. Why my family? If they get in the way. Why my mother? She could corroborate your testimony in front of the grand jury. She has to die as well. What's that?
There's a part of me, very small part, that cares a great deal about you. I'm getting bored trying to hide it from you.
Falcon Crest is my birthright.
Our birthright.
Okay, then we'll go to the courts together. We'll do this together.
I don't want any part of it.
In exchange for ending all hostilities, I'm offering you my life.
Party's over, Channing. Time to say goodnight.
How do you feel about losing Falcon Crest?
I hope you never forget how much you hurt us all. Enjoy your new home.
You won, Melissa. But you won't have one night in this house without wondering what I'm up to. And believe me, I'll be up to something. I'll be back. When are you going to tell Maggie you're alive?
You have two choices, Eric. Either come with me to the Stavros jet tomorrow at noon, or be disinherited.
You know I'm filing charges.
Well, I'm terrified.
I love this land. I love it more than you've ever given me credit for.
I have always given you the amount of credit you deserved.
You see, I'm not going to stop. No, not until you get everything you deserve.
Does Richard know you have these?
He will once he sees the hole in the wall where the safe used to be. I have faith in you.
I'm not sure I understand.
Destroy him for me, Mrs. Channing.
I am fighting to find a